Wildlife and serene plains are some of Africa's unique heritage and one of Kenya's biggest income generators. According to the Kenyan Tourism Board, tourism in 2008 earned Kenya over 55 billion shillings. With this in mind and the countdown to the East African community integration well underway, questions arise as to the effect the integration will have on Kenyan tourism, both on a local and an international level. We spoke to the former managing director of the Kenya Tourism Board, Dr. Ongonga Ocheng, on his views on this question.
We have been so much obsessed with wildlife and beaches, but now we are bringing in communities with different cultures and ethnical traditions. And I think this is the beauty of it, that we shall have communities in Kenya, in Tanzania, and in all these East African countries that will bring in another tourism product, and that is cultural tourism.
With over 220 distinct tribes and their traditions, East Africa boasts a wide cultural diversity that have become strong tourist attractions. In light of this, we ask Kenyans what the effect of the East African integration will have on them as tourists.
We would be happy to close the borders without our passports.
In East Africa, you know that there are so many tourism attraction centers or destinations that have not been discovered.
You can expand your horizons in terms of travel and get to know a lot more about the places that surround Kenya.
It will be an opportunity for me. I want to go to Uganda for shopping.
Everyone will be encouraged to travel to all East African countries and to their national parks. We hear foreigners come to view our animals, and we ourselves don't even know them.
Kenya's capital, Nairobi, is a modern, unique and busy urban center with 2 major airports, catering to over 1.5 million tourists from 50 countries that arrive into Kenya every year. From there, they begin their journey around the country or stay in a city hotel, such as one of Kenya's most renowned, the Norfolk, established in 1904. Hotelier Serge Simard, the regional vice president of Fairmont Hotels Africa, has great expectations for the integration.
We expect for having more people coming from East Africa. East Africa, especially Kenya, over the last 3 decades, has been very fortunate to welcome many international tourists. Over the last year or so, the tourist has dropped drastically. Now it's time to focus on the East African community and the East African tourists. Well, I predict that over the last 18 months, we will see more of the local East African traveling within East Africa.
With the community comes free movement within the region. Does this translate to international tourists moving around and enjoying all that East Africa has to offer?
Definitely, I would, but that's the sort of thing that I like, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like me.
Actually, I would love that. So that means that we can travel cross-country all the way through East Africa.
Tourists can go wherever they want without problems.
A major component in the tourist experience is the tour operator and what they can offer. Does the free movement have an effect on them and their businesses?
I'm a tour operator with Nature Expedition. I'm Peter Mwangi. There's a problem because if we pick the tourists from Kenya and they want to go to Tanzania, we have to drop them at Namanga, and then they are being picked up by Tanzanian people. So it's hard for us. We would like, if you open the border is open, we shall be very happy for the tourists to be coming from here, Kenya, then around Tanzania, go to Serengeti, and so on.
With the coming of the community, new cross-border tourism will inevitably develop. East Africa has many sights to offer and new jewels to discover.